All right, welcome to Cardwell's for another TNT Fight Night. We are live. Looks like we got Mr. Carrillo and Mr. Fridley going head to head here. Mr. Fridley won the toss, so he'll break first. They're going to winner break. It's a race to 11 and 8 ball. We're getting ready to go. A couple things to do, and then I will get right on here and we will spend the time together hanging out. Okay. Now we're back now. Got things all squared away a little. And you guys are all caught up. You knew what was going on. So they got it all squared away. So trying to review things for you real quick. They're playing a race to 8 or 11 in 8 ball. Winner breaks. Jim Fridley won the flip, started it off the night. They're racking their own. Fridley's going to plays a little safety. Gonna bring Rick to the table. He calls a safety. It's been a while since we've hung out with you guys on the stream, and I apologize. A lot of things going on. Weird time of the year with Thanksgiving and holidays creeping up on us and everything being so tight. We did play Friday night at Wise Guys. It was a nice safety by Rick there. I'll bring Jim to the table here. Well, we played Friday night at Wise Guys. We'll be back there again this Friday. So if you want, make sure you swing by the website and get signed up for that. Come hang out with us. And then, of course, Saturday afternoon, we're doing another shootout tournament. Winner takes all, paid entry into a singles event of your choice at the Omega Billiards Midwest 8-Ball Championship. It's a 8-ball double elimination, $15 entry. The winner, like I said, get paid entry into that. You'll get a nice TNT polo with your name embroidered in it, and get to pick 8 or 9-ball singles event that you'd like to play in. Ooh, unfortunate shot there. It's going to give Jim ball in hand. It's quite a messy table right now when you look at it. Definitely a little rough. Fridley calls safe. Sticks the cue ball in the mess down here. Just off the spot. You see the one ball's way up at the other end of the table. It's going to be hard for Rick to get to it here. He calls safe. Nice shot. Makes the legal hit. Bring Fridley back to the table. Fridley calls safe. Sticks it back in there again. I think I'm at 4 right now, Bill. Rick's called the one in the corner. He's going to try to kick it up in there. A little jacked up over. Well, he's not jacked up. He got a shot in the side of it. Oh, nice shot. Just missed it. Tucks the cue ball behind the one. Forces Fridley to shoot at this 13. Don't forget, if you enjoy free live streaming pool and more, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Click on the bell to turn on your notifications so you don't miss any TNT action. Like I said, it's been a little slow, but things are going to start picking up here soon. I got some more tournaments planned this coming weekend. Not sure if I'll be able to get that one streamed or not. Having some internet issues at Wise Guys, so see what we can do. Going to get some information posted on it soon. We are plans right now to go out to Streeter to bring you guys some Moscone style play. Looking like it's going to be a lot of fun. And as I get everything figured out, I will post some more information on the TNT site so you know exactly what's going on. Looks like Rick's going after the short stick here. Yep. The only option really is going to try to jump up there, make that one in the corner. And he does. He's going to. Nice shot. You know, is he going to get any shape for this 8-ball? Ooh. You get a piece of it, but I'm not sure how good. It's a nice shot on the one. It's got a tough shot for this on this 8-ball. I don't even know if you can see it or not. He's looking at trying to get a kick at it. Calls the 8 up in the top corner. It's going to be a tough shot. You can see here. Doesn't have a lot to hit at. What he's going to try to do is come across off the side rail, kick it off the 11. Maybe not. Ooh. Catches the 11. He's going to give a ball in hand to Fridley. Frid's getting serious now. Be part of the conversation. Jump that chat box. I'll do my best to keep up with it. Let me know who you're rooting for, who you think's going to win. So Fridley's got ball in hand now. Looking over the table. Looks like he's going to start with the... looking for his angle off the 10 ball at the 13. Puts that away nicely. Comes to the middle of the table. I'll play the 13. Put a little on it. Enough angle off the 11 to come down off the side rail to get that 8 into the side, or the 15 into the side, I'm sorry. To leave himself for the 8. Oh, he drew. I thought maybe he'd play off the rail, but he drew. It didn't quite work out for him. He makes the cut off the bottom short rail, up past the 8. Calls it in the corner right here at us. And jumps out to a 1-0 lead. All right. So it is winter break, so these wins are definitely going to be a premium. Stay in control of the table. Fridley gets a couple on the break there, spreads them out pretty nicely. Looks like he got one of each, it looks like. Surveys the table. Looks like he's looking at the 14 all the way up. Puts that away. Comes just off the spot a little bit. He's going to play the 11. Oh, sorry, this is the 15. No, that was the 11. Come back and play the 9 ball. Q comes back, gives him a couple options. 15 is probably the best. It's sitting at the side pocket, whereas the 13's ahead of it a little bit. So he's going to go with the 15. Puts it away, puts a little funk on it, gets a couple nice helpful bumps out of the off the 7 ball. Gives him shape on the 13. Probably be able to play a nice, just bump it into the side and let the cue ball come down for the 10. Oh, he went farther. Got a kick on the 10, push it courseless to the pocket. Now he's in a little spot here. He's gonna have to get off that 10 without catching the 6 and getting hung up to get to the 8. A little jacked up over the 5, which is gonna make it a little interesting. Plays it nice, gets a favorable little bump off the 6. He's gonna play the 8 ball all the way up. Oh, goodness. Rattles it a little bit in the corner. So it's going to bring Rick to the table. Pretty wide open table with that. Nothing really in his way. Makes some work now here. Plotting his course. He's going to start with the 2 ball. Cue ball comes down to the bottom short rail. Play the 6 in the corner. Put some draw on it to come back so we can get this 4 ball and play that all the way up. Puts that away. Cue ball comes to the center of the table. He'll turn around and play the 5 back down in this corner. They get some good shape for this 3. Puts a big draw on it. Comes back up the table. Looks like he's probably going to play the 7 ball. Plays a 7. Cue off the top short rail. Big cut on the 3. Another big shot off the top rail. Calls the 8 in the top corner. And that'll tie it all up. All right, so this is going to bring Rick to the table. Break and rack number 3. It's all tied up. Big break. Nothing falls. Bunched up in the bottom corner pocket here a little bit. Bring Fridley to the table, look it up. There's a couple things tied up for sure. The 9 and 11 are bunched up. The 8 and the 2 are bunched up. Fridley's going to start up here at the 10 ball, looks like. Cuts the 10, brings it off the side rail. Turn around, come after this 13 now. Shooting in the corner right at you. Puts the 13 away. Comes down a little jacked up now to play the 15 in the corner. Did not work out well. So that's going to bring Rick to the table here. It's not pretty. He's going to start with the 1 ball. Puts that away, leaves himself shape on the 5. He's looking for the breakouts here. Ooh. Push it hard for the breakout. Missed the breakout. Almost missed the 5. So now he's looking things over a little bit here. Still a couple things tied up here. See, he's really as many differences of the two of these guys have in their shooting styles. There's a lot of similarities as well. I mean, you'll see them really plot out each shot to make every one of them productive. So he's going to cut the 7 and try to get that breakout again, it looks like. Oh, just missed that breakout again. So now he sees almost with every shot, almost looking for a way to get to it. Don't forget, if you're just joining us and you enjoy free live streaming pool and more, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for us. Click on that bell and turn on your notifications. That way you don't miss a thing. We're working on some really cool stuff here coming up soon. Hope to share a lot more with you. Looks like he's going to go after the 6 ball now. Gets the 6. Still looking for a way to break out that 8 ball because it is buried in there tight. Looking at where the 2 is on the side pocket, it's definitely a tough cut. Is he actually going to play this out, or we're going to see another safety possibly? Still looking at all the angles for breakouts. Possibly a safety at this point. Decides to go with the 2. wants to make sure he's absolutely positive about it. We're going to stop through that chat box and say hey, let me know you're here. Tell me who you're rooting for or who you think is going to win. Oh, got a decent leave on that 3. That's going to bring Fridley to the table now. See him really survey things. Make sure he doesn't. He's going to go. Was it the combination? Cuts the 9-ball across. Looking for that breakout as well. Didn't quite get it. That 10-ball's still going to, a little bit of an issue there. Not sure if the 15 goes all the way up or not. It does. Looks like he's looking at possibly going for a combination to break out that 10-ball. Fridley goes the safe route. Kicks the 10-ball into the 8. Tries to play a little safety, and it doesn't quite work out. Leaves Rick the 3. It's a tough cut, but still leaves that 8 tied up. Rick's going to definitely start with the 3-ball. Can be careful in there. Get 2 out of whack. He's looking at the angle to play this 2 to get that 8 out of there, so he can hopefully put this one away. Just enough speed. Pretty good angle. Looks like he might be able to get that 8 out of there. Possibly. Clear, get the 8 and clear that. Probably. Ooh. Made her a little rough. Calls it back at him. Puts it away. Goes up 2-1. Nice shot. Don't forget to check out our awesome sponsors that help support us. Check out their Facebook information. Make sure you tell them TNT sent you. X-Ray Auto Repair, Sauk Valley Motors, and of course Cardwell's here, letting us hang out and do our fight nights here. Check them out. Swing by. Tell them TNT said hey. Here comes Rick now. Oh, there we go. There. Break up the 4th rack of the set. Let's watch from overhead here on this break. See if he can muster something. Gets them spread out, but doesn't manage to put anything away. So let's bring Fridley to the table. Looks like he's eyeballing the 11 ball. Oh, puts a hurt on it. Sends her flying. Doesn't make. So that'll bring Rick to the table. It's still open. Welcome to TNT Fight Night live from Cardwell's here in Rock Falls, Illinois. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Don't forget, if you enjoy free live streaming pool and much, much more, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Click on the bell, turn on your notifications. Stop the chat box. Let me know you're here. Say hi. Tell me who you got yours on, or who you might be rooting for. Let's see, Rick's looking at quite a little cluster. He took the 1 ball, so he's shooting the solids. Looks like he's looking at the 6 ball possibly right now. Well, thank you, Bob, and to you and yours as well, sir. Glad everything turned out okay for you this morning. That must have been a little bit of a scare. Oh, he turns around and shoots a 7 ball on the side. Nice shot. I think he's going to play the 2 ball. Take another look at it here. Comes back to the 2 ball. Plays the 2 ball all the way up. Leaves himself nicely for the 5. 5 in the side. Comes around and looks at the cut on the 6. The only problem right now, looks like the 2 and the 3 ball might be an issue. Looks like he might looking to solve that problem with the 6 ball here. And he does. Ooh, I think he might have got hooked on that 3 ball a little bit, though. Or the 5 ball, I'm sorry. Yeah, he got a little hooked on that 5 ball. He can't get to the 3 now. Now he's kind of looking at this 4 ball like maybe he might be able to get enough on it to get it in there. It's definitely tough, and he's going to be shooting. Oh, for the 5 ball to get it. It's going to be a tough shot. See him going around the table looking for his best angle. Yeah, I bet, Bob. I couldn't imagine how freaky that must have been, dude. Like I said, glad everything turned out well. Rick's looking at all of his options here. Didn't quite get the roll that he wanted there. One thing you're not going to see either one of these guys rush into a shot. Definitely going to, all of them are definitely going to be well thought out. It just looks like he's decided on the 4 ball. Oh, catches the 8 ball on the way through. So it's going to give Jim ball in hand. So it's going to help him here because he's got a couple issues he's going to have to deal with here. For sure. Looking around at things, decide where he's going to go. Mr. Carrillo's up 2-1 here in a race to 11 and 8 ball. I really do appreciate you guys all hanging out with us for his TNT Fight Night. I'll show some information a little in between games here on how you can set up your own TNT Fight Night. You can also check out the links in our description. It'll take you to our Facebook page and over to our friend Kaylee over at the Illinois Valley ACS West. I'm going to be adding some more links to that too. Check out some other local area leagues and tournament directors. Looks like Fridley's eyeballing that 9 ball and gets a little rattle on it. That's going to be right back to the table with a pretty clean shot at most everything except for that 8 ball right now. Rick's looking to start with the 3 ball on the side. Let the cue ball roll just a bit. I'm guessing that he's going to come around, play the 2. He's already got a plan for. He's formulating a couple plans for the 8 ball right now. You can see. See what he decides to do here. He's going to start with the 2. Pushes the 8 up the table a ways. Kind of away from where they were. He's going to play the 5 on the side. He's going to play the 5 on the side and then probably try to bring the cue ball off the side rail back down towards us. He's definitely making sure he's going to. So now he's decided to come back. He's got it all figured out now. Go play the 5 and puts the 5 away. Cue ball comes back nicely for the 8. Calls the 8 all the way up. This shit puts her away. Goes up 3-1. Check out this flyer on how you can set up your own TNT fight night. We'll be right back. All right. So here we go into the 5th rack of the set. Rick won that last one, so he's breaking. Well, unfortunately, he finally made a ball, but it was not the one he wanted to make. Or was it? Oh, no, he didn't scratch. I thought he scratched. Not the best leave in the world. Looks like he dropped a stripe up in the top corner. It's a tricky little situation here. Trying to figure out where to start at, where to go from there. Looks like there's a few somewhat decent opening shots. Looks like he's deciding he's going to go with the 3 ball. Jacked up over the 13. Ooh, runs are a little wide. So it's going to bring Jim to the table. Open table. Jim's taking a look at everything to see where he'll be able to go once he gets going. So he's got his sights on this 5 ball. Puts the 5 ball away. Now Mr. Fridley will be shooting at the solids. He turns his attention back up table for the 3 ball. Plays a little defensive shot there. So it'll bring Mr. Carrillo back to the table now. Not very many good shots, as you can see. Rick calls a safe. Fires it in there. Breaks some stuff up a little bit. Doesn't leave Fridley much. I would expect another safety here. And Fridley calls a safe. Bumps the 3 off the top rail. Comes back down. Doesn't leave much other than maybe a combination here for Rick. He calls the 13 here. I guess it does go without. Oh! Runs it around the corner there. That'll bring Fridley back to the table. Still quite a mess. He's kind of hooked up behind this. Fridley plays another safety back at it. So it brings Rick back to the table. He's kind of hung up in here a little bit. Plays a little safety there. This is going to be an interesting little battle here. It's quite the little mess we got here. Rick's going to shoot the 13 into the side here. Cue ball's going to hit the rail just before the side. He left himself just enough to cut this. I'm looking at the eyeballing that 15 there. Ooh. You're just hoping to separate that 15 from the. Or is that the 11? I can't tell. Yeah, it's the 11. He was looking to separate that 11 from the 8 a little bit. Didn't quite work out for him. He's going to take this 12 ball up in the corner. Oh! Big miscue there. It's going to give Fridley ball in hand. Plays a 3 down in the corner. Comes across. Looks at the 4 ball. That separates the 11 from the 8 a little. Play the 1. Puts the 1 away. Turns around for the 7. Puts a good stop on it. He'll shoot the 6 ball now. Gets the cue ball just back up the table, just enough. Puts that away, and that will put Fridley up now to 3-2. All right, 6th rack of the set, race to 11. Here comes Fridley. Let's get an overhead on this one real quick. Fridley's had a pretty decent luck on the break so far, and of course, I say that, and now he doesn't manage to drop anything, so that's going to bring Rick to the table. Decent spread. Rick's going to walk around, take a look. Looks like he's eyeballing the 9 ball. Puts the 9 ball away. Mr. Carrillo will now be shooting stripes for this rack. He's going to go after the 11 ball next. Ooh. Rattles that 11 around the corner. Brings Fridley to the table. Eyeballing things here. Sizing up the table. Every bit of the match I was expecting a lot of thought put into each shot here. Definitely not rushing into anything. Pockets that 4 ball into the corner right at us there. Turns his attention to the 3 ball. Lets the cue ball come off the side rail. Bumps the 1. Well, gonna try to get that 6 on the side. Oh, catches the corners a little bit. That'll bring Rick back to the table. Definitely not what he was looking for, that's for sure. They're laid out a little strange here. Kind of grouped up a bit. Don't forget, be part of the conversation. Jump in this chat box. Tell me who you think is going to win right now. It's a pretty close match, separated by 1 game in a race to 11. 3-2 in Mr. Carrillo's favor. Who you think is going to end up on top tonight here? Honestly, it's hard to say. Like I said, the 2 completely different styles of shooting, but both so close on the level with each other. Rick calls the 14 in the corner, bottom corner there. Nice shot. Most favorable leave, but Rick's eyeballing the table here. Left himself in quite the little spot here. He's definitely not sure what to do with himself now. I couldn't agree more there, Bill. It's hard to even say. I mean, I believe Rick's just going. Nice shot. Takes it into the side there. Oh, let's see. What was I doing? He's going after 11. I think he was looking at that 10 ball. I think he left himself an angle on it now. Oh, he's got the 13 on the rail that he's going to shoot, looks like. Oh, no, he's going for the 10 ball first. I thought maybe he was going after the 13. Couldn't decide where he was lining the 15 up off the. I thought maybe he had gone after the 13 first, but. He's going to come over here to. Puts a lot on there to get her around the table. Comes back just shy of the middle of the table. Gets an angle on the 13. He's looking at where he wants to end up for this 8-ball. Giving himself a window. Oh. Looks like he might have missed his window a little bit. Calls it all the way up in the top corner. Make sure he's absolutely ready for it. It's one thing with Rick, you'll never see him just jump into a shot. Oh! He thought he missed it right off the bat. Managed to put her away. Jumps up to 4-2. All right, here we go. 7th rack of the set. Race to 11. Winner breaks. Here comes Mr. Carrillo. Big break. Rockets off the corner ball into the bottom corner. Somewhat okay spread. 8-ball didn't move much. Things are bunched up a bit. Bring him to the table. He's going to walk around and see what his come up with a plan of action. Definitely not an easy out. Okay, he's made his choice. Looking at the 3-ball on the side. Takes the 3-ball on the side, runs the cue ball up towards the top short rail. Opposite of the 1-ball. He's going to play the 1. All right, bring this cue ball off the side rail. Oh, no. Nice. Brings it way down. Gives himself shape on the 4-ball, I believe it is. No, he's going to. Ooh. Rockets that 4-ball in there. Some action on the cue ball keeps it out of the corner. He's in a little bit of a pickle. That 6 ball's tied up on that 8 pretty good. I think he's looking at maybe playing the 2 off of the 5. Yep, 2 ball. He's going to play the 2 off the 5 on the side. Nice shot. Now he's looking at. Sure, if he's looking at the 6 ball or the 7 ball. I think he's looking at the 6. But I don't think it'll go. I think it'll catch that. It'll catch that. He calls the 7 ball now. So I'm pretty sure that 6 would have caught the 12. Don't forget, if you enjoy free live streaming pool, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Click on the bell, turn on your notifications. Got some good stuff coming up here next month or so. Rattles it around, gets a piece of the 6, and frees her up. I think maybe man I might go now, but he's probably going to go out to the 5 and try to free that 6 up a little more. I think. But that's why I'm on this side here, not down there at the table. He is still eyeballing that 6. These two are pretty evenly matched. Not a lot of difference in their Fargo ratings. He's going after the 5. And their ELO ratings are, I think their ELO ratings for our tournament ratings, it's a little different spread there, but I think that's mostly a play issue. Mr. Carrillo has played in a lot more of our tournaments than Mr. Fridley has. So he's called a safety. I think he definitely looked at that 6 ball enough and knew that it wasn't going to go off of that 12 because it was going to catch it just enough. And I think he made the right choice. Looks like. Yeah, I think he's definitely looking at the 13. I'm not sure if he's going. It might be going all the way up. Takes 13 all the way up. Cue ball at the side rail. Come after the 15. Try to probably do something with the 10. Oh no, he changed. Went over to the 11. Looking at the 11. There's at the 14. Oh, 14. Now he's going to come after the 11 here. Puts the 11 away. Snugs up on that 15. Don't think he wanted that. Snugged up on that. Changed up his plan a little bit, I think. I don't know what he's looking to do here. Almost. Be right back. That hurt a lot more than it looked like it did. He got it up there, but it didn't quite go. Those of you wondering what I was doing was watching the shot for Rick. He's really managed to kind of leave him in a tough spot here. 5 of the 6 are sitting down there in the bottom rail, just off each corner. Looks like he's going to try to maybe kick at the 5. And does. Leaves it on the back end of a wobbly combo. I would almost expect a safety. Oh, no, he called the 10. Runs it up into the top corner. That was a nice shot. I know I'm not the only one who thought that was going to be a safety. Oh. Not used to seeing a miss like that out of Fridley. I'm not going to lie. But you got to wonder, he might be a little hungry to get himself back in this, tighten up the deficit just a little bit, so force him to do things out of his character. We're just going to take this 6 all the way up. Set him up for this 8 ball in this corner. This should. Fridley tells him, nope, we're good. We're good for. Check out our sponsors over on our Facebook page. All these guys make all this possible for us, helping us out, make better tournaments for all of our players. So definitely check out every single one of them. Stop by, support them, show them how much you appreciate them supporting us. Tell them TNT sent you. X-Ray Auto Repair and Sauk Valley Motors bringing this fight night to you tonight. X-Ray right there on South Galena and Dixon. And Sauk Valley Motors proudly serving you out of 2 locations, Rock Falls and Dixon. Stop by and say hi to Luke, Becky, and Charlie. Mr. Carrillo is going to step up, break the 8th rack of this set. Let's jump over to the top and watch this one. 5-2, race to 11. Rick's found his break now. Drops 2 stripes on that and spread it out pretty good. This is not looking good right from here. I can say that much. Starting to draw a little bit of a crowd here at Cardwell. It's got some players hanging out. Rick says, calls the 14. Rick says he's going to start with the 14. Puts her away. Gets good shape on the 11. This might be a quick one. See him step up for a second. Take a look. Is that the 15? That's the 11, yeah. He's going to wander around, check the table out a little bit. All right, so he's going to work this 11 ball. He's going to power up through things, maybe. And he tried to push up so he could get that 10 ball. Didn't quite get where he wanted with it. I'm not sure the angle he's got here. I think he's looking at playing that 15 off the 13. 15 off the 13 on the side, probably. He's definitely going to think about it for a second before he does. Appreciate you guys all hanging out with us. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Click the bell. Turn on your notifications. Okay, he switched gears. He's coming back to the 10 ball. Oh, nice shot. Weird leave. Almost gave a ball in hand. He's eyeballing here. Calls a 15 in the corner. Most likely going to have to play it off the 2 ball a little bit. He gets this. I think it'll get him out. Puts it away. Now he's going to have to just play this 13. Cue ball going to come off the side rail. Bottom short rail. Probably the other side rail. Come up the table for the 8. See him sizing it up here. He's got to figure out how to get around the table to get that 8. The 8's all the way up here at the top rail. The cue ball's gonna do some work right here. This is for sure. I'm gonna see this cue ball work this table. It's gonna be pretty interesting. Side. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh! Guy missed that other side rail. End up scratching, giving Fridley ball in hand. That might have just changed this whole game. Fridley's going to start with the 1 ball, play it up in the corner. Puts it away. Ooh, draws a cue ball back. Play the 5 in the side. Fridley's playing with the purpose now. He wants to get back in this game on the board again. Puts the 3 ball away. Cue ball off the bottom short rail. Comes back to a 6-2 combination. Puts that away. Cue ball's going to run back over here towards the 4 ball. He's going to cut the 6. Probably try to. Well, maybe. He's going to cut the 6. Swings between the 2 and the 7. I'll play the 7. Draws back up, play the 2 in the same corner. Gotta wonder now if he's going to put some big draw on this to bring it back up for the 8 or play it off the bottom rail. Plays it off the bottom rail. Oh, almost did the same thing Rick did there. Caught the corner of that rail though. We're going to cut this 8 ball. Oh no. Oh no. That'll get Fridley back on the board, 5-3. All right. Here comes Mr. Fridley breaking up the 9th rack of this set. 5-3, race to 11, 8-ball. We're live here at Cardwell's in Rock Falls, Illinois for TNT Fight Night. If you enjoy free live streaming, pool, and more, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Click on that bell, turn on notification. Stop through the chat box. Let me know you're here. You'll see you might have just joined us or returning. Stop in and say hey. Tell me who you're rooting for, who you think might end up on top. Looks like Rick's going to start up here with the 2-ball. Plays a 2-ball, brings the cue ball back to the center of the table. Rick's working his way around here. He's called a safe. Pushes a 7 into the 9 in the side pocket, runs the cue ball down. Fridley comes to the table. He's calling a safe. Not a bad safety. Not a great safety. Left Rick the 5-ball. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not in the background. There's a bunch of hungry players back here. Runs a 5 across. Cue ball comes off the bottom short rail. Calls a 6-ball in the top corner. He's looking it over. He's changed his mind now. He's going to play a safety. Not a bad safe. Rick's called the 7 in the side. Okay, he's playing a combination. Plays the combination nicely. Breaks out his 2-ball. Now the only issue he's got is this 8-ball, which I think he might be able to solve right here if he plays a 6. All right. Plays a 2 all the way up and draws back. Gets a little different angle on the 6-ball. Looking to free up that 8 a little bit. All right, he settles down onto this 6 ball. He's really thinking this out. He wants out. You can tell he wants out. Looking all of his angles on what where he needs to be. It's called the 3 ball now. Top corner. Puts that away. Cue ball comes back across. He's called the 1 on the side. I thought it might have been a little more hooked on there than it is, but well, it looks like it'll go. Uh-oh. Comes across nicely for the 6 ball, cut on it. Hopefully he can get it. I think he's looking to get some action off that 6, come back and kick that 8 ball out of there. So you're going to see him put something on this one. I thought he would put more on that. He's looked it out. He's going to play the 8 down there. He's going to squeeze it off the rail, off the 15. You can see he's definitely sizing up for playing off the rail. This is going to be a nice shot. If he can ask him if he wants to have it watch. Fred says no, he trusts him. Oh, caught that 15 a little early, and now it's tied up. So it worked out good for him. So now you're going to see some safety action for sure here. Rick's just going to get himself a hit, and he does. Another safety shot there. Then be right back. All right, so that'll give a Fridley ball in hand. Welcome to those who just joined us and or returning. We're watching Jim Fridley and Rick Carrillo TNT Fight Night live from Cardwell's in Rock Falls, Illinois. Race to 11, 5-3 in favor of Mr. Carrillo right now. Fridley calls a safety. He left this one real tight. Made it really hard for a jump. Rick's trying to decide what to do. That'd be a tough jump. It's real tight on there. Fridley will take ball in hand on that foul. I'm going to go ahead and thought maybe he was going to shoot out there. Looks like he might have changed his mind. Mm. Tucked himself in there pretty good. Moved that 15 up onto the 8. Don't forget, stop through the chat box. Say hey. Let me know what you're here. Tell me who you're rooting for. Who you think might come out on top. Fridley plays another safe. And I'll bring Rick to the table to try to find a way to get to that 8 ball. It's going to be an interesting one for sure. Let's see what he's going to do here. It's quite the tough spot here. He's going to give her a kick here. Nice hit. Decent leave. Hugs that cue ball up on the 13. 8 ball's opened up a little more. Nope, I left my mic open. Sorry about that. Was a all right. Sorry about that. He's gonna go for a long rail kick at this 8 here. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. That was nuts. 6-3, Carrillo. Well, hello, Jason. How are you, buddy? All right, here we go. 10th rack of the set. Mr. Carrillo is breaking. Race to 11. Rick's up 6-3. Oh, flying cue balls. That'll bring Fridley to the table with the ball in hand. She is not, Jason. At least not here. Fridley takes his ball in hand, plays a 7 ball. Pushes things around a little bit. Table's not too bad laid out for the solids, actually. He's going to play the 4 ball now. Puts a big draw on her, tries to get back for the 3. Doesn't quite make it. He can probably get the 6, probably get the 2. Okay, he's going to go with the... He's going to go with the 6 here. Goes with the 6. Cue ball comes out to the center of the table. He's going to play the 2 in the side. We are at Cardwell's in Rock Falls, Jason. Looks like he's got a cut on the 3 ball that he's going to try here. Plays that nicely. Cue ball bumps the 5. You play the 5 in this bottom corner. Nice shot. Oh, no. Oh, catch. He thought he was going to scratch. Catches the side. He himself real nice for the 1 ball. Looks like he could get out here. Oh. Powers that 1 ball, rattles it around. Clears it from the table, but it's going to bring Rick to the table now. Pretty wide open table. Rick's making some work of this one. Runs a cue ball way up the table. Puts that away. Comes back to the table. A little more angle on that 13. She'll just ease this up into the corner. That's cue ball. Eat back and forth. Play the 8 in the bottom corner, and it should put him up 7-3. There it is, 7-3, Mr. Carrillo. Check out these awesome sponsors of ours. You can find some information on our Facebook page as well as the links to their Facebook pages in their little ads. We appreciate everything they do. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We'll be back in just a second. All right, so here comes Mr. Carrillo breaking the 11th rack of the set. Up 7-3 in a race to 11 and 8 ball live from Cardwell's in Rock Falls, Illinois, TNT Fight Night. Appreciate you guys hanging out. If you are enjoying the free live streaming pool and like to see more, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Click on that bell and turn on your notifications. Starting to line up some more stuff here in the next couple months. Coming up in January, we're going to bring in you some action from out in the streeter. I'll have some more information about that posted soon. It's going to be some good pool there. Take that 2 ball on the side, so he's shooting solids now. Not too many problems other than the 7 ball, possibly the 6. But he obviously had a plan if he decided to go with that. So won't be a stranger. Jump in that chat box. Let me know you're here. Tell me who you think might end up on top here. Who you're rooting for. Calls a safety. He's going to bump the 7 ball and let the cue ball just sit back there. Ooh, it came out a little more than I think he wanted it to, but come down to check to see if it's froze or not. Fridley's called the 11. Oh. Right, almost got the 11. Bring Rick back to the table. Tricky. So he's going to play the 7 ball. Plays a 7. Ooh, I think he thought he was going to get a piece of that 6 coming back across, maybe. Play the 1 now. As soon as he stroked, he said, I missed it. And he was right. He did. So it's going to bring Fridley back to the table. Finishes off that combo he almost got. Moves things around a bit. Pushes the 9 up to the top of the table. Play the 15 all the way up. Cue ball comes across. He'll play the combination on the 9. Thirteen is the only issue, and it's not really even an issue. It's just a matter of getting on where he needs to, getting a good angle on it. He's going to go ahead and try to break it out right now, actually. Nope, I guess not. He'd go in for the angle on it. I think right there he can get it. Big draw. Get back up to the top of the table here. Play the 14 in the corner. The cue ball come back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, what a horrible roll. Horrible roll. Bad leave. Almost right on top of it. It's a 12 ball. He tried to play safe and get behind the 8. Cue ball rolled just a little too far, leaving Rick the 1. So Rick will come turn around here and play this 1 ball. And the cue ball back around the other side of the 6. Cut the 6 in the corner, bring the cue ball back to probably to the comes back, shooting the 8 in the same corner. And that'll put Rick up 8-3. We'll be right back. All right. 12th rack. Here comes Mr. Carrillo. He's up 8-3. Rockets the corner ball in there and then fouls it in with the cue balls. It's going to give Fridley a ball in hand here. Looks like he's going to start with the 14. Puts that away. Did he leave himself enough for the 11? I think he did. He did. Cue ball comes back towards the center of the table. Cuts the 12. It's a 12. You can play the 13. Puts a 13 away. Run the 9 ball all the way up. Runs the 9 all the way up. Frid's looking to make quick work of this one. He's going to turn around. He's going to play the 10 ball down. Comes across the table. Good shape on the 15. Shoot it in the same corner. 8 balls right in the center of the table. Play that 8 ball all the way to the top. He missed it. Oh, looked like it went a little wide. Fridley gets on the table, on the board, 8-4. All right, rack number 13, Mr. Fridley. Nice break. Nothing falls. Wide open, he says. That'll bring Mr. Carrillo to the table. Can almost drooling a little bit there. It's pretty wide open. Starts with the 1 ball on the side, comes back to play the 6 on the side. Puts the 6 away, runs the cue ball down. Looks like he's looking at possibly playing the 4 ball on the side. Nope. Change gears. He's going to play the 3. Comes off the side rail a little hard. Looks around the table some. Looks like he's going to play the 4 ball all the way up. Puts that away, comes back behind the 2. He'll probably play that all the way up as well. A little draw on it to play the 7 in the side. I think he might have wanted to come back just a touch more. He's going to end up on a weird part of the 9-8 ball. I think he wanted to come draw back a little more, but I think he'll find a way to make it work. Oh, didn't get where he wanted to be and missed the 7 ball, so that'll bring Fridley to the table. Eyeball on the 9 into the side for his first shot. Puts it away. Uh-oh. Oh, hooks himself pretty good. Fridley plays a little safe there, and I think he did a pretty good job. Left Rick pretty tough on that 7 ball. Most likely going to have to go short stick, and he did. He's not having to jump a lot, but just enough. Oh. He fouled the hell out of that. he he fouled the poop out of that. Gives Fridley ball in hand. Fridley's looking to start up here with this cluster and work his way out. Takes that shot to the side. 15. Draws back, bumps to 7. He's going to play this 11 ball now. Jacked up with that 7 a little bit. Runs out there and leaves himself an okay shot on the 14. Puts that 14 aside nicely. Cue ball up the side rail. Pretty nice angle on the. I believe that's the 12 ball. Play a little cut on this. Oh, beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. Puts the 13 right in the corner. Puts it away. Cue ball comes back up the table. Puts that away. Gets back up on the board. 8-5 now. Big shout out to our sponsors tonight, helping us out. X-Ray Auto Repair in on South. Try that again. X-Ray Auto Repair on South Galena and Dixon, offering first-time customers a 10% discount. Stop in and tell them TNT sent you and ask about that 10% discount. And Sauk Valley Motors, serving you out of 2 locations, Rock Falls and Dixon. Stop in and say hey to Luke, Becky, Charlie. Let them help you find your next car. Here comes Fridley in the 14th rack. Down 3 games in a race to 11. Nice break. Oh, scratches in the bottom corner. Pockets the 1 up in the top. So that's going to bring Mr. Carrillo to the table with ball in hand. Looks like he's got his eye on the 6 ball here. Puts a 6 ball away, runs back just a touch for the. He's going to go up top of the table, play the 7 ball. Oh, rattles that one. Fridley's looking at. Mapping out his run here. Runs at 13 up in the top corner. Cue ball comes back down. It's going to go after this 10 ball, I think it is. Puts the 10 ball away. Didn't get where he wanted to for sure. You can tell by the reaction there. I think he wanted to come off that side rail more for the 11. Didn't quite get that. He got himself on the 11 now. Put some funk on that one. Oh. He was trying to bump that off the rail there, and it didn't quite work. Runs that 9 ball up there, very nice, and breaks that ball off the rail. He's going to cut the 10 in the side. Gets the cue ball across the table. Goofy little angle, but I think it'll work good for him, actually. Oh, no. Wow. He missed that by quite a bit, actually. Not the easiest sleeve in the world here for Rick. Tough cut on the 7. He can't really get to anything else without kicking. He's called the 5 in the bottom corner here. I think he's banking the 7 into it. Does not get it, but he gets the cue ball where he was hoping to get it, down behind everything. Making Fridley really work for the 15. Fridley's called it into this top corner above the 8. Oh, it's a nice try. Cue ball runs around the 15, just misses it. Rick calls the combination to 5 ball in the corner. Puts it away. Cue ball comes back towards the spot. Play a combination on the 7. I don't think that's exactly where he wanted to be. He's called a safety. Bumps the 2 into the rail, or the 4. Yeah, bumps the 4 into the rail. Leaves the cue ball down here at the bottom. 2 ball in between the 15 and the everything. Forces Jim to go grab a short stick here. He's going to jump cut the 15 in the corner. Oh. Big foul there. Leaves Rick ball in hand And he pocketed the 2 ball in the process. Fridley tells him, nope, I'm not going to make you shoot the rest of those. 9-5. All right. Rack number 15. Mr. Carrillo's up 9-5. Good break there. 7-11 tie up a little bit. 6 balls a little bit of an issue. Rick's going to walk the table and sideward again here. We're live here at Cardwell's, Rock Falls, Illinois for TNT Fight Night. Mr. Carrillo and Mr. Fridley race to 11 and 8 ball. Oh! Oh, sorry about that. That must have been an abrupt nose. So that brings Fridley a table, puts a 6 ball away, so he'll be shooting the solids now. Nice cut on that 1 ball there. We'll play this 5 in the corner. Let the cue ball run the ooh, caught the 9 ball a little bit. If you're just joining us, don't forget if you enjoy free live streaming pool and more, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Click on the bell, turn on your notifications. Keep up with everything we got coming up. We bring you some great action from Streeter in January. Want some more information on that soon. It's going to be possibly a 2-day event. So as soon as I get everything all figured out, I'll post something on the TNT page. Check out the links in our description. It'll take you over to our Facebook page where you can find out everything we've got going on, our upcoming tournaments. We'll be at Wise Guys in Dixon Friday night playing some 8 ball. So if you'd like to get out and get something to do, come on down. Get pre-registered. Give us a call at 833-TNT-POOL. It's 833-868-7665. Or you can visit the website, budiswiser.net. Click on the register for tournament button up at the top. Get you all set up. And then Saturday, we'll be right back there, Wise Guys, in the afternoon. Our December shootout. Giving away a pay-to-entry TNT sponsorship into the Omega Billiards Midwest 8-Ball Championships in Davenport. January 15th through the 19th. Winner take all. It's a double elimination 8-ball shootout. The winner will get paid entry into his or her choice, an 8 or 9-ball singles event, and we'll provide you with a nice TNT polo shirt with your name embroidered on it. Send you on out there. Try your luck. Our good friend Jared won our September shootout. Went out to ACS tournament in October. Placed 5th, 6th in his singles event. Did very, very well. Oh, just missed getting that one knocked out of there. That 9-ball is posing a problem. You can see that there's not a lot of options to getting it out right now here. He's definitely looking for something. Calls the 13 up in the top corner. Oh. 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 Uh-oh. Rattles things up a bit. Broke things up a little bit. 8-ball's not in the best spot, but he's going to go with a 3-ball here. Plays a 3 in the side. Cue ball top rail. Comes just shy of the middle of the table. Play the 2-ball into the other corner here and hopefully get underneath the 8 or move it around somewhere favorable. Oh, beautiful. Clears that pocket. Knocks that 13 out of there. And that'll put Fridley up there. 9-6. All right, 16th rack of the set. Race to 11. 9-6, Mr. Carrillo. Fridley, gets a 5 in the bottom corner and scratches in the side. That's going to bring Mr. Carrillo to the table with ball in hand. Not the best layout. I mean, that's got that going for him. A lot of stuff tied up here. 2, 4 in the 1 tied up. 9 in the 2 tied up. Looks like Riggs chooses to go with the strikes. Frees up the 8. Almost frees up the 9. He's got a plan. You can see that for sure. Plays that in the side. Nice shot. 13 in the side there. I think he's going to free up that 9-ball right now. And he does. It's a good leave on the 10. Probably run that one all the way up. 11's in the center of the table, so. A little jacked up over stuff here. Plays it nicely. Gets a decent lead for the 11 to play the angle down to get down to this 9. A little on this to get the cue ball down the table. Oh, he bumps into 2 and the 1. Very nice. I'll let him play the 9 and just let the cue ball just roll towards the rail. Fridley tells him that's it. Puts Rick on the hill. 10-6. All right. Here we go. 17th rack. Mr. Carrillo is on the hill. We're live here at Cardwell's in Rock Falls, Illinois for TNT Fight Night. Puts a 15 in the bottom corner. Put a little soft touch on that break. Oops, excuse me. Sorry about that. I keep hitting things. Not the greatest break in the world. Things pretty tied up. Put a stripe in. Calls a safe. Bumps the 3. Sucks the cue ball back into the wad in the center. I'm going to bring Mr. Fridley back to the table now. And he goes ahead and plays safe. Bumps out the 13. The cue ball to the top of the table. Looking this one over. He's got him in a spot now for sure. He's got him in a spot because he has to. Got Fridley in a spot now. Being on the hill, Fridley's got to be real careful about. Powers at home, tries to break some stuff up, move things around for sure. Now Fridley is shooting the stripes. He's trying to find the angle for the 13. Plays that one on the side. Oh, he hooked himself. Hooked himself on the 6 ball. Oh. Tries to kick at the 13. Fouls. Gives Mr. Carrillo ball in hand. Ball in hand, open table here, basically kind of one ball tied up there a little bit, the 5 on the 11, it looks like. Rick's shooting at the solids. Lines up, he's going to play that 5 right now, take care of that problem. Puts that away, runs a cue ball back up towards the center of the table. He's going to turn all over on the 3. Cue ball to the side rail below the 1. He's either play the 1 or the 7. He's going to play the 1 ball. Brings the cue ball up off. 6 ball on the side. Ooh, cue ball gets way down the table. I think he left himself okay, though. I think he can get that. Yeah, he can get that into the side. 4 ball on the side. 2 in the bottom corner. 7 in the side. 8 back in that corner. And that should finish us off. Mr. Fridley steps up and tells Carrillo, nope, you got that, sir. So, Mr. Carrillo, 11-6 over Mr. Fridley in our TNT Fight Night Live from Cardwell's. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us and watching. Don't forget to stop by our Facebook page. You'll find a link in our description. And check out our sponsors. Their information's there. Drop a like on that Facebook page. Keep up with everything we've got going on. Got some cool tournaments. We'll be at Wise Guys Friday and Saturday this weekend, doing our shootout on Saturday, giving away a paid sponsorship to the Omega Billiards 8-Ball Championship in Iowa, January 15th through the 19th. Come try your luck at that. See if you can get yourself a shot at that. And, of course, Friday 8-Ball will be there at Wise Guys. You can find all that information on our Facebook page. Give us a call at 833-TNT-POOL or visit the website as well, budiswiser.net. Thanks for hanging out. We will see you guys next time. Don't forget, there's all kinds of videos on the YouTube channel. Go back and check out all of our fight nights. And make sure that bell's click like, and click subscribe. Keep up with everything. Have a great night. We'll see you next time.